Hi, welcome to part 2 for financial versus real assets, still in our chapter 1, FIN358. Okay, next we are going to discuss still on financial asset. Some of the example are like unit trust. Okay, unit trust adalah seperti ASB, kan? Amanah Saham Bumi Putra is a kind of unit amanah. Dan ramai yang tahu dan kenal dengan ASB. So mostly people memang suka invest at ASB lah, sebab untuk dapatkan dividen. Okay, normally they will announce the dividend payments during at the end of the quarter, at the end of the year, dan dividen itu yang akan menjadi keuntungan untuk investor. Okay. Next, we also have commodities. Okay. Apa yang dimaksudkan dengan komoditi adalah seperti crude palm oil, kan, minyak sawit mentah. Okay. Crude palm oil. Alright. So you also have a kind of another commodity such as petroleum. Okay, refined petroleum. Kita juga ada refined petroleum. Okay. So these commodities, right, ada trading di money market yang mana kita keluarkan atau terbitkan shares ataupun options or any futures contract based on this crude palm oil or petroleum and so on. So these are called as derivative instruments. So di sebalik shares or di sebalik options or warrants yang dikeluarkan, okay, adalah underlying assetnya adalah crude palm oil or refined or any other types of commodities. Okay, so this asset is actually, semua aset ni adalah intangible. Intangible. Okay. Intangible. So we cannot actually see it physically. Right? If you buy the shares, if you buy the bonds, it doesn't mean that you are going to take it back to your home and keep it there. Tak ada. Sebabnya, these shares atau bonds normally, all the transactions what we've been doing is actually nowadays, especially via online. Okay. So normally if you are selling the shares, okay, your account will be credited with some money. If you are buying the share, okay, your account will be debited. So your money will be used to buy the share, kan? So bila kita invest, normally kita akan boleh lihat lah dalam account kita duit tu dah tak ada, dah dibayar untuk membeli share tersebut. Sekiranya kita jual share tersebut, so duit akan masuk balik ke dalam kita punya account. So these are financial asset lebih kepada intangible. Okay, intangible. Right? Okay. So next kita nak tengok what happened to, what does it mean by real asset. Okay, real asset adalah tangible asset. Compared to financial asset which is kita tak boleh nampak, but this one, dia adalah tangible. So you can see it with your own eyes secara physical. Okay. Those asset normally it has some kind of investment value or aesthetic value. So it is a kind of mempunyai nilai-nilai yang tertentu dan boleh dijual. Dan normally those kind of value akan increase. Okay. So dia punya value akan increase or appreciate throughout the time lah. Okay. Normally it is less liquid compared to financial asset. Okay. So dia agak kurang liquid kalau kita bandingkan dengan financial asset tadi. Macam financial asset tadi kan seperti shares, right? Bonds, normally kita boleh jual dan trading, jual beli berlaku setiap hari. Okay. Compared to this real asset, dia agak less liquid. It doesn't mean that you cannot sell it back. Boleh jual, tetapi it will take some time lah, akan mengambil masa. Okay. So it's a kind of asset which is low liquidity, right? For example, real property ataupun yang selalu you call sebagai hartanah kan. Selalu you duk panggil hartanah tu adalah real property asset. Seperti if you are buying a building kan, if you are buying a building or you are buying condos, okay, condominiums or apartment, okay, or if you are buying a house, okay, so those are properties, okay. And we also have a kind of precious metal, okay, logam-logam yang berharga seperti gold tadi, right? Okay. Silver, gold, or any other precious metal yang boleh dijual lah, kan. So these are all real asset. Gems, batu-batu permata like ruby kan, okay, ruby, sapphire, diamond, okay, sapphire, or also diamond. So these are all a kind of also what we call real asset. Antiques, barangan antik, okay, coins, shilling-shilling yang lama especially, dan juga work arts. So normally work arts is very expensive as well lah. Lukisan-lukisan yang especially very rare dan sangat lama, yang bersejarah dan sebagainya. And those paintings and work arts normally ada insurance, okay, because it's actually important lah untuk cover if there is any losses ataupun berlaku kecurian dan sebagainya, right? So these are what we call real assets. So some people, yes, they do invest in this real asset, okay. So they will wait for quite some time so that the price will be appreciated in the value and they will sell it back, okay. But in order to sell back this real asset, okay, is time consuming, but boleh dijual, masih boleh dijual, okay. So ini adalah perbezaan antara financial asset dan juga real asset, okay. So in terms of definition, okay, the differences between financial asset and real asset, okay. Financial asset tends to be a kind of asset that the companies issue to finance their project, okay, yang dijual oleh dikeluarkan oleh company untuk finance dia punya project, okay, usually evidenced by legal documents. But for real asset, normally those are a kind of asset that would generate income to you. So we are not issuing, or we are not a kind of raising the funds, okay, but the asset itself akan generate income to you. If you are buying those tangible asset, one day it will generate some price appreciations to the investor or to the holder of the asset, okay. So these are again the example for financial asset. Shares, bond and unit trust. For real asset comes to lands, buildings and machineries, okay. What are the advantage of financial asset? Adalah existence of efficient market resulting in high liquidity. It's easy to buy and sell. Yes. So this kind of asset, especially like shares, you can just check at Bursa Malaysia. So Bursa Malaysia will be the main trading exchange or the main market for these shares, right? So it has a kind of efficient market yang teratur, tersusun, yang mana kalau kita nak beli share tu, kita boleh check dekat Bursa Malaysia, right? Bonds pun sama, unit trust pun dia ada market dia. So you can just kalau ASB, kita boleh walk into banks, dia punya cawangan-cawangan yang telah dilantik oleh PNB dan sebagainya. So dia ada struktur market yang agak kita katakan cekap dan tersusun. But compared to real asset, it does not have any efficient market. Sama seperti financial asset tadi, but it has a kind of investment and aesthetic value. So dia ada nilai-nilai dia tersendiri lah. Kan dia ada nilai tersendiri walaupun dia less liquid. normally the price appreciation will be quite high. So you akan dapat untung yang tinggi. And untuk these advantages, you need to have a full understanding on how the market works for financial asset. So untuk membeli financial asset ni, kita kena ada satu a kind of analysis, yang thorough analysis yang especially kalau you nak buy share kan, if you are buying the shares. So we must have a kind of thorough analysis regarding to the shares. Okay, and normally we can ask a kind of opinions from broker or expertise yang involved in share trading. Okay, and there is a kind of commission fee that you have to pay to them, right? And what about real asset? Real asset, however, they are a kind of lack existence of efficient market compared to financial asset, and it's hard for you to sell the asset in short notice. So dia akan time consuming lah, ambil masa. Okay, normally you kena ask the help from the real estate agent kan. Kita kena minta bantuan daripada real estate agent untuk iklankan you punya aset kalau kita nak jual lah. Membeli pun sama, we can ask the real estate agent to find relevant properties for us. Okay, and also involve paperwork, middleman, and also commissions to be paid, right? Especially the commissions, the law fees, okay, yuran guaman, okay, the law fees, yuran guaman dan sebagainya. So ini semua adalah kekurangan ataupun disadvantage for real asset. Okay. So I hope you understand the differences between financial and real asset. So the next topic we will discuss on the concept of investment, speculations, and gambling, and also savings in another video.